When I do the title slide, should I refer to people by their last names? And if so, I don't know people's last names.
How do you?
For these folks, since they don't have placards, let's go with their first names.
Okay.
I know that's not maybe as respectful.
Should we say Miss and Mr. in front of them, or no? Like, what if I was like Miss Margaret?
I just want to welcome everyone.
She's the
Thank you for
president.
being here. They're going to get to
Wait, we're doing this now?
So Ms. Schwartz, so first names for this?
Do you know their
Wait, when is it starting?
Literally
Can I take
on
a
the
quick
thing.
stretch break?
Yeah, me too.
In your spot.
Same. Claire, what would Ravi say? Heart-centric.
We have 1 minute.
Shouldn't we have an order for who asked?
It's gonna be an hour.
Ella, shouldn't we have an order for who asked?
It does not have to last an hour.
We'll ask questions.
No,
What?
guys,
For the
when
who
Ella
asked
says the motion thing, we're gonna be the ones talking.
Yeah,
So Nikki
I'm
is
gonna say I move to approve the minutes. That's what I'm gonna say.
Have a seat. He's going to give us.
Is this too loud? Is this too loud? Okay.
It's actually softer here, but louder over there. We purposely turned the volume down.
Okay.
Yes.
Who's that guy? He's that guy.
And that's when you start.
My heart is pounding.
Are there commercial breaks?
Good evening. I hereby call to order this regular meeting of the Board of Education for the Wilmette Public School District 39 for March 4th, 2020. Will the clerk please take the roll call?
Mr. Mkhitaryan,
Present.
Ms. Levine,
Here.
Ms. Cohen,
Here.
Ms. Orr,
Here.
Mr. Hernandez.
Present.
Now we will stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to
The flag of the United States of America.
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You have received the minutes from the February meeting. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I move to approve the minutes.
I second.
We will now hear the administrative plans for improvements to the nutritional lunch program as connected to the 2019-2020 District 39 strategic plan.
Thank you for the opportunity to present to the board. We will be presenting on the topic of school nutrition. This presentation was created by and will be presented by Margaret, Brooke, Robbie, Emmett, Ashley, Mackenzie, Samantha, and myself. WJHS should continue to its attempts at cleaner and healthier food choices for the improvement of the students. They should also continue to take input from the students to ensure that they are eating food that is not only good for them, but that they enjoy. Teenagers' bodies are still developing, and at this age, most teens don't think anything about what they're putting into their body, so we have to work to help them with that. By continuing with our healthy eating plan, we can improve mood and memory, we decrease chances of sleep apnea, and we increase productivity, which is lost by 66% for students who eat unhealthy meals. We also ensure a happier school environment.
Many of the cleaner foods already implemented in the district are cheaper or not much more expensive than the unhealthy alternatives. None of the economic data we have access to showed a cleaner product being more than $2 more than the alternative, for whatever quantity they are bought in. We should make it a priority to keep searching for cheap options in our quest for healthier lunches. Necessary added costs will be added to the school lunch price. One idea we have to improve healthy options at District 39 schools is to add raw vegetables as an option similar to the fruit cups we have already provided. This would require an extra half hour of payment for each cook. This adds up to a total of $242.80. This wouldn't result in a much higher increase of lunch price. The other alternative of having the district pay for the added cost leads to issues with taxpayers providing money for the lunches of individuals.
Student targets. The current satisfaction with food services for elementary students is 81.8%. The high-crest students have 79.6%, and the WJHS students have 68.8%. We want to increase the students that indicate they like the food provided by the schools. We are trying to get more students to be satisfied with the food served at the schools in the Wilmette Public School District. We want 85% of elementary students to like the food, 83% of high-crest students to like the food, and 72% of WJHS students to like the food.
Continuing forward, it is very important to us that the food served at our schools is food that the students like and are interested in. We sent out a survey to the 8th grade teams, 8A and 8C. From this data, we can conclude that cucumbers and carrots are the two favorite vegetables that we could add. Students also indicated interest in hummus, ranch, and fruit-infused water. All of these foods are things that we are now interested in adding to the lunch menu on a more consistent basis. More surveys similar to this will be sent out soon. We believe that adding these student-preferred foods will increase our satisfaction percentage.
Here are some potential prices. Here are some of the examples of estimated prices of some of the foods that we have included in the survey. These prices and products are based off the Jewel Osco webpage. Because we did not have access to Cisco's product costs, the prices below may not be entirely accurate because they are based off the grocery store prices. So here are some of the examples: cucumbers, carrots, lettuce, celery, and bell peppers. And for cucumbers, they can be up to $5 if they are pre-cut, which would save time for the cooks but would be higher in cost, or they can be as low as $1.09. For carrots, they can also be, we have the choice of having baby carrots or regular carrots. As you can see, there's a difference in price. And there's also different types of lettuces and pre-cut celery. And the bell peppers, all the colors are the same cost. Again, keep in mind that these are not the exact prices that the school will purchase this produce for, but the cost will be around the same amount.
The foods we are suggesting fit into most students' diets. They are safe for most students to eat. The foods do not violate beliefs of religions that students may practice, and students are comfortable eating these foods. Finally, the foods are nutritious, so parents will approve of them.
Seventh graders at WJHS learn about nutrition in health class. They learn that maintaining a balanced diet is very important.
If we keep healthy foods at choices at WJHS, students will be able to apply their learning to their real lives and make choices for themselves.
Do we have any questions or comments from the audience? Let's open this up for discussion about school nutrition. Do any board members have anything to say?
Yes. So, Robbie, in the second slide, you said that in the bottom of the slide it says the other alternative of having the district pay for the added cost leads to issues with taxpayers providing money for the lunches of individuals. So with the payment option you are proposing, what are the pros and cons of it?
option we are proposing, the pros are that only people who purchase the lunches have to pay for them because they are more expensive, and we don't want taxpayers to have to pay for more expensive lunches that they may not use because they might not have any students that go to the schools. And maybe the cons is that not everyone will be able to afford the new healthy lunches, but there are programs that help with that.
I have a question from Margaret and Mackenzie. You're saying that having a healthier nutrition can make students can make better decisions, but is there any studies to show having a healthier diet can let students have a healthier life?
We're saying that because of what they've learned at school about nutrition, students will be able to choose healthier foods to eat, which is obviously better for them, like physically.
Adding on to that, could there be something that we add to the health class to help students make better decisions of their nutrition? Because that would be cost effective and help them learn.
I'm not sure. I'll have to get back to you on that.
Thanks. Emily, I actually have a question for you. So, what foods are cleaner that we can give besides our vegetables? Was that looked into as part of the
Well,
presentation?
we looked into some different drink options and what certain drink options that students have proposed would be cleaner and which of them would have more calories, which is how we came upon the fruit-infused water as a happy medium between lots of kids bring up wanting to bring back juice and switch and things that aren't necessarily cleaner options. And so we looked into some of the differences to find the items that we then placed on the survey.
Emily, adding on to that, what does cleaner mean? Does that mean organic? What does...
Well, the Nutrition Board has defined cleaner as more like things with extra preservatives or more like chemical-based flavoring would be dirtier foods, and the cleaner foods have more natural ways to get their flavor.
About the potential prices, when we were talking about cucumbers, so that was a very popular option among the students, but it seems like both, the sliced ones are expensive, and then if the people who worked in the cafeteria were paid more to cut them, it just doesn't, I feel like both options are very expensive, but that was popular among the students, so what do you think you would do about that?
Yeah, we would have to decide which would be more cost effective, if the pre-sliced would be cheaper or if having the cooks slice them would be cheaper, and which one would be the better option.
I have a question for Samantha. So because our nutrition system is very student-based, do you think that having meetings with students who buy school lunch would be an effective way to find out how they're enjoying the nutrition and how they want it changed?
I think any input from the students would help us decide on what we should do, so any meetings or any input from them would be beneficial.
I also have a question. How come you think the WJHS students have less than a 60% satisfaction, while the High Crest students have a 68% satisfaction?
For nutrition, I'm not sure why the WJHS students have a lower one, so I'll have to look into that.
Some students may be picky eaters. What would happen if they had nothing they enjoyed?
If they had nothing they enjoyed, they could either bring lunch from home or they could talk to somebody and put their input in the surveys that we put out so that they could get things that they enjoy on the menu.
motion to vote on the school nutrition plans.
I will motion to vote on those plans. Will someone second that motion?
I second that motion.
We have a specific plan that we want to move for regarding the finances behind it, whether we should have the higher cost that comes with our better nutrition in the fees of the lunch or in the taxpayer money.
I believe that we should have them pay for the lunch, not with taxpayer dollars.
I agree with Nikki. I think that we should have higher school lunches instead of taking money from taxpayers.
I also agree with them.
Agree as well.
So seeing the majority, we will have the financial plan be that the higher costs are covered by the cost of school lunch. Do we have any good and welfare to cover? I have a motion to adjourn.
I motion to adjourn this meeting.
I second that motion.
That was 15 minutes. Wait.
Thank you, everyone, for coming today.
They turn off the channel.